am a dermatologist and cosmetologist practicing out of South Mumbai. Through this video, I wish to impart certain insights for doctors to make their clinic corona friendly, as also for the patients to observe some precautions when they go to visit their doctors for consultations. Well, so what should the doctors do before the patients enter the clinic? The first thing, they should be having a temperature gun so that they don't have to touch the patient to measure their temperature. A temperature gun is good enough and gives a fair idea about the temperature of the patient. So a temperature of close to around 99 to 100 degree Fahrenheit should prompt the doctor to ask the patients about few signs and symptoms of corona. Now, which are they? The first one, whether the patient has a history of sore throat. 2, the patient has any respiratory distress in terms of cough or breathlessness. 3, whether the patient has headache. 4, whether there is any generalized weakness, malaise, muscle ache, generalized body ache, etc. 5, whether the patient has any gastrointestinal symptoms, because 5% of patients with corona do present with some amount of gastrointestinal upset in terms of gas, in terms of diarrhea, in terms of stomach ache, etc. 6, whether they have had any skin rashes, because about 15 to 20% of patients may develop certain skin rashes like hives and just red generalized itchy rash on the body, etc. 7, whether the patient has any loss of sense of taste, that is ageusia, or loss of sense of smell, that is anosmia. Fever along with any of these signs and symptoms should prompt the doctor to consider the patient for a RT-PCR test, that is a polymerase chain reaction test, which detects antibodies in the patients against corona. Now these antibodies take about 5 to 7 days to develop. Hence, it is imperative that we get these tests done, though more for surveillance purposes, but something better than nothing. Second, the patient should be wearing a mask. So before the patients enter the clinic, throughout their stay in the clinic, and till they leave, they should be wearing a mask. A normal homemade mask or a 3-ply mask should be good enough. The third thing, patients should be washing their hands before they enter the clinic. So I would recommend all the doctors to arrange for some hand washing facility. If nothing, then just a sanitizer or an alcohol based solution to be used by the patient to clean their hands. Ideally, it is suggested that it should be clean for at least 20 seconds. Now, the reason for this stress on 20 seconds is it is the foaming during the hand wash that breaks the lipid layer by reducing the surface tension and hence renders the virus non-viable. Thus, just soap may be ineffective at times. It is the foaming action along with the friction that reduces your chances of getting corona. Now, once the patient has entered the clinic, what are the things that you should be doing in your clinic to make your clinic corona friendly? Well, the patients should be sitting at least 3 to 4 feet apart. So, for all practical purposes, the patients can just skip a seat or two and sit accordingly. Space your appointments in such a way that you don't have a crowd in your clinic. It is honestly not a fashion statement to have long queues in your clinic right now during these trying times. Second, maintain good air ventilation. So ideally, it should be open windows with a fan on. However, a lot of doctors have air-conditioned clinic. So during these times of summers and after that it's going to be monsoons and we are not going to get rid of corona anytime soon. So I would suggest that keep your air conditions on and open part of your window to make sure that there is laminar flow. The third thing, you've made sure that the patients are sitting separately at a distance of 2 to 3 feet. The ventilation is good enough. However, the third most important thing is also to keep your clinic paperless. So all your newspapers, your magazines, your journals should be kept away so that they don't come in contact with number of patients throughout the day again and again. So keep your clinic as paperless as possible. In fact, to the extent that I would suggest that when the patients come to your clinic with certain reports, just insist on them mailing you or WhatsApping you those reports so that you don't have to touch those papers and keep just browsing through those reports, so that you minimize the spread of corona not just to the patients but to you as well. Also, the doorknobs are the objects which constantly come in contact with every patient entering your room and leaving your room, as also with your clinic staff. So good idea would be to disinfect that doorknob by cleaning it with a 60 or 70% alcohol based solution, or even a 0.4-0.5% sodium hypochlorite solution. Now, with the patient having taken care of in terms of sitting, ventilation, keeping the clinic paperless, avoiding the objects, the other thing, when the patient enters your cabin, well, you should remember that the patient is sitting just a little far, about 1.5 to 2 meters away. Corona stays on smoother surfaces much more than rough surfaces. So the glass top on your table or the smooth surface of your beds should be covered with probably a cloth which can go for wash every day. Minimize your contact with the patient as much as possible. Just tell the patient to prioritize his or her complaints and tell you only the most distressing complaints, so that you can treat and you can make the consultation brief yet effective. When the patient is leaving the clinic, make sure that all those precautions are followed in terms of other patients are not crowding in the clinic to get in, they are still seated away, the appointments are spaced accordingly. And I think with all these precautions, you are going to make your clinic corona friendly, at least for the next few months. With these precautions, I suggest that we all follow them. Counsel your patients. Just keep a notice outside your clinic so that the patients exactly know how to behave whilst they are in the clinic. And that should go a long way in helping us fight this battle. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.